Joe, 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 Joe.
Jeff. Don't waste that. Well, Jeff, I really always thought you were just a man of few words. I expected 6 words. I love you, Mom and Dad. I'm impressed. First off, I want to also thank everyone for being here from all over the country too, coast to coast, from San Diego over, to Georgia and Virginia.
Clarkson.
Clarkson and Warren, Michigan in the house.
Clarkson's on the other side.
Next door.
Don't throw me off there. But anyways, many of you know who I am. Just in case, I'm Joe, their middle child. I don't suffer from middle child syndrome. My parents have always treated us very fairly, and I've always appreciated that. Now, when it comes to my parents, I've always known they're special people, based on what a lot of people have always told me over the years. My friends have always thought the world of them. And in many ways, they're people that I think they aspire to be. And they're the most selfless people I know. They're the most loyal people I know. Mom stopped looking at me and crying. I promise I wouldn't cry. They wouldn't do anything for anyone. And I really believe that's a big part of what's allowed their marriage to thrive and be the success that it is today. From a son's perspective, though, I truly mean it when I say I have the best parents in the world. Everybody says that, right? I have a great smile today. I know I do. And I'm very fortunate. Trust me when I say I'm very fortunate for that. They're the type of parents that never miss a sports event. Rarely did they ever miss one. They're the type of parents who all they've ever cared about was the happiness of their kids. No matter how many bonehead decisions we've made. In the end, that's all they care about. They're also the type of parents that never miss the damn parent teacher's conference. Ever. Much rather those nights for me. My dad would come back with a notebook full of information from my teachers sitting down at the kitchen table. My niece bouncing at the foot of the table. But at least they cared. At least they cared. And I do want to give you some tidbits on the relationship and their marriage over the years. Initially, they first met in 9th grade, went to rival high schools. My mom, the blonde bombshell, she was a blonde bombshell, still is a bombshell. Cheerleader. My dad, the high school football player, he did his best. I certainly didn't get his hands, that's for sure. In fact, there was a time whenever, this is a true story, my grandpa will attest to this. He went out for a deep pass in practice. Went up for it, he ran smack right into a tree. I swear she did. We don't know if he hung on the ball, though. Thinking no. But some other tidbits. As Kevin mentioned, they got married the same day as the Immaculate Reception on December 3rd, 1972, and I think that's really symbolic because that play right there, brought the house down, that's for sure, the reception. But also, I think he's on TV. Was this on the radio? I think that play there was really the start of the dynasty for the Steelers. And this damn terrible towel I have to look at all the time. I'm a huge Lions fan, so. But that started their dynasty and their tradition to this day. Except this year, of course, because they didn't make the playoffs. Maybe next year, Kevin. But, okay. They fired Tomlin, right? But anyways, but here's the deal. I think it was fitting because here my parents are now. I mean, the Steelers won 6 Super Bowls since then. My parents, 40 years strong, a lot of accomplishments under their belt. So I do think it's very fitting. A couple other tidbits. Whenever I got in trouble as a kid, it wasn't too often. Don't look at me like that. But my dad always made it clear to my mom, he was very adamant that I was her son, not his. And actually, piggybacking off of that, when we were younger, when we we got into trouble. John Paul and I would always cause a ruckus for my mom getting in trouble. And she bought the wooden spoon. She pulled out that wooden spoon, game on. So John and I would run like hell. We're laughing our asses off. Because, well, we knew she'd never hit us, but also because we knew she'd never catch us. So then she had to have a backup plan, that was my dad. So she'd yell upstairs, Paul! And it seemed like every step he took, all 12, 13, whatever, you know, sounded really quiet. So, and he just gave us the look. We shut up right there. The game ended right there. One final tidbit. I think, Mom, the greatest accomplishment in your whole marriage really is learning how to deal and handle extreme Italian stubbornness. For that, I do salute you. Anyways, it never really hit me until I started searching. I've always known I got a great marriage, right? But it never really hit me how special it was until I started searching through photo albums, looking for pictures for the video I put together that we're going to watch in a little bit. How it revealed how real and how genuine their marriage was, and of course remains to this day. It also revealed my dad's affinity, his love for those, you know those white 80 socks that you pull all the way up to your knees, the white kind of stripes? Hold on a second, in honor of my dad.
Do you have the short shorts too?
Anyways, getting back to this. Now my dad though, he's not that gushy type of guy. He's not, oh, I love you baby so much. He's not one of those whip guys. At least not from what we saw or maybe others. But bottom line, I mean, deep down my dad's really attached to my mom. If she leaves, he'll be on the computer for a while and finally realize he's been on for 3 hours. Come down and say, Joe, where'd your mother go? But they don't leave each other's side, and they really are inseparable. And you know, they've had their fair share of obstacles, just like all marriages. But to be honest with you, they've had more than most. And when times were tough, and the easy route would be to give up and run. You guys clearly didn't. You guys even stuck together. You even grew closer again, and I really respect it. So, but bottom line is, I think their marriage is going to be an example for all of us, and not just in marriages, because you know, everyone has different circumstances. But you know, for me, you guys have taught me a ton of individual lessons that I'll take with me forever. But I think your marriage can be summed up in one word. It embodies strength. And how to handle adversity. And keep going. And that is the greatest lesson of them all. So, if you guys could raise your glass and give a toast to 40 years of great modesty. I don't have a drink. Do this instead. Congrats on that.